Greetings, everyone, and welcome back, Destroyers, to Resident Evil Code Veronica X. Today will be a very, very special stream because we are playing this after the announcement of a Resident Evil Veronica remake. So I'm probably just gonna be playing this game for a little bit until I pass out, cause too much happiness happened today. So I don't think I can handle it. So I'm just gonna be chilling, chatting up with anyone that wants to talk about Resident Evil Code Veronica, either hopes, dreams, concerns. I won't lie, I kind of already watched a couple videos, so I'll what is it? Quote them? We'll go with that when I talk about some stuff. Just because I didn't even notice there's something right in the trailer. But without further ado, remember that we are destruction. What? Oh man. Bruh, I think that was the highlight of the Summer Games Fest for me. I think I've said the story many times, but I'll say it again just because, you know, we might as well start off. But as a kid, we'll say a 5-year-old kid, the first Resident Evil game I saw was my father playing Code Veronica. I think he rented it from like Blockbuster or some shit, and he only got up to the part where Claire like has to go around. I think it's like the prison area, right? Where you see the dogs, and seeing that as a kid, I'm like, holy shit. So this game always left an impact on me. The first game I ever like actually played
Resident Evil
all the way through was Resident Evil 4, so I would say those two games have always been special to me, even if many things can be said about what they do to the franchise.
The American Midwestern town, Raccoon
Well, give me a second to bring up the chat so I can chat with you, Jaddy, alright?
Virus outbreak that was instigated by the international corporation
Umbrella.
Claire Redfield, who arrived in Raccoon City to search for her lost brother Chris, and a rookie police officer, Leon S. Kennedy, managed to escape from the city.
I wouldn't be surprised if Leon's like talking to Claire in the beginning of the game.
Things to come.
So, my timeline was, I rented Resident Evil 4 on the Wii. I got like to the island, and then I had to return the game. And then I'm like, okay, I'll just return it and then like rent it again, right? But that game had, I guess, like a line. So I'm like, okay, I'll just wait for my turn. And sadly, Buddy never returned it to the video store.
Your identification number is WKD4496. Welcome
so
to your
for the
new
next
home.
couple of months, I was trying to find Resident Evil 4, and let me tell you,
Her name is Claire Redfield.
it was a
We
very
caught her
hard game to
trespassing in her
find.
Paris lab facility 10
You
days
can find
ago.
a lot of it on
She apparently
GameCube,
infiltrated
but I was trying
the
to find like
complex
the
looking for her lost
Wii
brother,
version
Chris
or
Redfield,
the PS2 version.
one of the surviving members of RPD's famous STARS teams.
I'll tell more about the story while, I'll tell more about the story once this cutscene ends, alright? This is good shit. I can see Chris doing this instead. Have you seen the live-action version of this scene from the movies, or no? Not yet. Claire has a higher kill count than Leon at this point. Shit, she actually might have a higher kill count than her brother. Honestly, you don't. You honestly don't. You just gotta know they did the scene in live action, and it makes you wish it was done by Claire. Or even Jill. Oh my gosh, she's playing Veronica Remake 1 year early. I know, right? We gotta get that algorithm boost already. Also, it really reminded you to stream it? What? Okay, let's continue the story. So I couldn't find Resident Evil 4 at all. I went to Walmart, I guess Zellers, Target, Toys R Us. I just couldn't find that at all. But there was a Blockbuster that had the Resident Evil Essentials collection. So it was this box. I can probably get it. It might just take me a bit. That it was a PS2 box set that had 3 Resident Evil games. Resident Evil Outbreak File 1, Resident Evil Code Veronica X, and Resident Evil 4. So I was like, huh. The only way I'm going to be able to like get Resident Evil 4 and finish it and own it is if I buy this box set, because I just can't find it for the Wii, so I can't like buy a Wii version and continue my save file. I just got to buy the PS2 version, start from the beginning, and just, you know, play it. So, yeah, I got the RE Essentials, played RE4, got to the part where I got to the Wii version, got my ass kicked on the island. Regenerators really fucked me up. And, yeah, played it, beat it, 100% it, kept on playing it, and then eventually I was like, alright, I kind of like did everything I could in this game. If I were equipped with a lighter, I could see outside. Oh, rocket launcher. Well, we probably will keep it this time. Why don't I play a different Resident Evil game? And then I saw Code Veronica, and I'm like, wait, I remember my father playing this when I was a kid. Well, I'm good at Resident Evil 4. I should be able to beat this game no problem. That's, you know, confidence will take you a long way, but also there is something about, you know, what is it? Having too much of an ego? No, or
Perfect.
Being too bold-headed? It was my first classic RE game.
Go on. Get out of here.
So it was interesting
This place
getting
is
used to
finished. I don't know, it might have been a special forces team. But in any case, this prison's been taken over.
I would say the
Troops
camera
have
switches
fled.
more than anything,
What
funny
are you
enough.
saying?
You're free to leave the
You would think that I
complex.
would have problems with the tank controls, the
But you may as well know
inventory
you have
system,
no chance of
the
getting off this island.
button combos because of how weird
And
they
what
are.
about you? What are you going to do?
But all of that is in
Don't
Resident Evil
worry
4.
about me.
All of it. The only thing that's not there is the fixed camera angles, but the tank controls, the weird pressing like triangle for your inventory, all this shit, mixing and all that's an RE4 stuff. So I was able to transfer some of my Resident Evil 4 knowledge to this game. After I beat this game, I played Outbreak File 1 offline, beat it. And then I'm like, I want to get more into Resident Evil, and I had a PS3 at the time, and then I went to my EB Games, bought a PlayStation card for my PS3, loaded it up, and I bought Resident Evil 1 Director's Cut, Dual Shock Edition on it. And I guess that was the first classic RE game that I played. I bought Resident Evil 2 and 3 on there, but funny enough, I don't think I ever like played them. Like I think I like did a quick run, definitely on Resident Evil 2 on Rookie Run. Should we be reading this stuff, or are we just gonna be continuing? We just talk about Resident Evil. I think I'm down with the second one. Also, there, Incognito, you're here. You got your booze, perfect timing. Hey, I mean, I got mine. I just haven't cracked it open. Your dad used to play Duke Nukem? Do you play Duke Nukem? It's nice, you know, being influenced by the people we love when we grow up and play certain games. It's like, oh, I remember this game being super scary when I was a kid. Can't wait to play it as an adult. And then you play as an adult and say, like, this ain't scary at all. This is frustrating more than anything else. Which safe file are we taking this time? We'll take 13. Maybe if I'm like still up. We'll see how long we play this game. I kind of hope Mr. Molecule shows up. I kind of wanted to play some Street Fighter while drunk, and I'm down for that. So the next, I feel like we might get like one post of Code Veronica, or Veronica, I guess I should call it, for the next couple months with Capcom. The next time we'll definitely get a trailer will be at the Game Awards, which will be December. I forget when the Tokyo show is. I think it's like near the end of summer, so probably get some stuff there. I'm assuming it's gonna go like this, because I rewatched the Requiem trailer yesterday with my friend, just to see what they showcased. And funny enough, they really didn't show, like, much of the game. They showed off, I would say, a bunch of, like, the beginning when Grace is, like, walking through the streets. A little bit of the care center. And then the second half of the trailer was just showing Raccoon City. And it's like, oh shit, this was the fucking, like, money shot. We're gonna show Raccoon City just to make fans, like, squeal. But when you really look at that trailer again, it's just like, oh, it's the CGI cutscene from the game. Who cares, right? It's not like it's showing gameplay. And they were hiding Leon from it. So basically, the next trailer should probably show, I think it's going to showcase more Steve than anything else. It's going to be Claire interacting with Steve, trying to survive on the island. You're going to see them interact with Alfred. You might see like a shadowy figure in the background with like glasses. Maybe you might see a little bit of red. But I don't think they're going to show Chris until the last trailer, which could be December. Chris, unless they change it, is the end game. So you really want to show the end game this early on at this point in time. What you drinking tonight? Well, right now I got Tim Hortons iced cappuccino, and we got a Smirnoff original bottle. But we'll see when we put that on. Can't wait for that jump scare. Being light today, eh? Nothing wrong with that. I'll read your the comment. It's just this part's kind of loud, so I don't want to be screaming. But I feel embarrassed when I say I didn't beat a game, just because like I feel like as like introvert streamer content creator, I kind of have to like finish every game in the franchise to be able to talk about them, and you honestly do. I mean, you do if you are going to talk about it, but like. You don't need to beat every game in the franchise to be like a fan of something. If you want to give yourself the title superfan, hey, go ahead. But I don't think anyone gives a fuck. Get fucked! Get fucked! Bruh, this knife is not gonna be this good in the remake. This knife is not gonna be this good in the remake. Oh my god. Top fucking 3, like, weapons of RE of all time. This guy might grab me though. Okay, I won't lie, he probably should have fell down. Usually if you get like 2 hits, they fall down, but I guess he's on fire, so he just can't feel pain. There we go. Alright, so let me catch up. I don't know if I told the story. Hey, why not repeat it, right? But your sister's friend got Revelations 1 and I watched them beat the game. Then he gifted the game to your sister. And since your sister isn't a gamer, he basically gifted it to you. And you think you only got halfway through the game before you got too scared. Hey, honestly, if you got halfway through, that's not bad. I wonder if I replay it, if you would know which part you ended it at. Just because that was Capcom trying to be scary at the time, because the mainline RE games at the time were RE5 and 6. And it kind of tells you what was happening at that time, right? But there's a part where you like gotta open a door and there's a big fucking fat blob with a chainsaw hand. That shit is probably the scariest thing in the game. And Rachel, actually, you know what? You probably stop at Rachel. Yeah, that's a good spot to stop at. She's a scary nemesis. For Revelation 2, your mom got you that later and haven't beaten that one either. That one is a beautiful game. It's the best sequel to Resident Evil 5 I've ever played. It's like a 2-in-1 package. You know how you kind of have to, like, if you finish RE2, you need to finish RE3 just because they go together. If you play RE5, you need to play Revelation 2 right afterwards, just because Revelation 2 finishes the story of RE5. Kind of like how RE8 finishes RE7's story. It's almost like there's like two games. One finishes the other story. RE1 finishes RE0 story. RE3 finishes RE2 story. I guess RE6 finishes his RE4 story of Leon? I don't know. Give me a gun.
No!
Revelations 1 is on PS4, so you can actually buy it on your PS5 if you want to. But considering that blue balls Capcom did on the game show, I wouldn't be surprised if Revelations 1 was on that Capcom sale.
Wait! Don't shoot!
Who are you?
Huh? You're not a zombie. Well, great. Wait right there. I'm coming over.
That's a tough series. That's a big series.
Sorry about that little misunderstanding. But I thought you were another one of those
Shut up. Make one wrong move and I'll shoot.
Metal Gear definitely has RE cheese.
Beautiful.
I would say it's
was
even
sorry.
better than
My
RE
name's Steve.
in terms of cheesiness.
I was a prisoner on this island. And I'm guessing you're not from Umbrella either.
No, I'm Claire. Claire Redfield.
Claire? Nice. I'll remember that. Hey, I heard there's an airport around here. But once I find it, I can finally escape from this crazy island.
I would say I didn't really like
wait up.
100% the classic games until I started streaming them on this channel.
I don't want you following me, lady.
Before then, I think I may have
Only
just
slow me
played them
down.
once, and even then, I don't think I finished all of like RE3. Remake Steve's gonna get his haircut removed? I think he's just gonna have the. No, I think he'll have the haircut. Or do you think they're gonna make him bald? It's like fine wine, it gets better with time. I guess you gotta love wine to be able to appreciate the taste, right? You can give a fine wine to alcoholic, but they won't be able to savor it. I'll just go on. It's funny, like I kind of just want to use the knife all the time. It's such a fun weapon. I feel like they're gonna fuck it up in the remake. Give me a second. Is there a way to like turn down the audio in this game? I don't think so. This game is too fucking old, right? We could put it on mono. That could work, right? Try to grab me, prick. And he fucking grabs him. Gotta love fixed camera angles, right? Motherfucker blocking the screen. He's gonna wear the hoodie for the whole game? I think the hoodie's just gonna be in the beginning when it's like raining and he's trying to like survive the outbreak. If anything, it might actually give him a reason why he like can't really like see Claire when he's using the gun, if they actually keep that. The real question is, are they gonna age him up? Because he was 17 in the original game. His age will probably determine his demeanor. If they keep him young, then Claire might have to do the babysitting role again. If they make him older, he could actually, like, I don't know, you know, take point. Be like, yo, I can actually take care of myself, actually. I just don't want them to put Billy's traits onto him, which is why I wanted them to remake RE0 first, but we'll see. We'll see what they do with Steve. The thing is, they have a blueprint for Steve already, and that's Dark Side Chronicles Steve. If you haven't seen the cutscenes, you should, because that's where they make him a bit more serious, more stern. He is still, like, trying to hit on Claire, but he like, doesn't need any help at all. He does have, like, the father scene, but it's a bit more serious. So if they go in that direction, I'm okay. If they completely change him, then I feel like it won't be like Steve at all. But unless I'm wrong, and this is another good conversation to have, they haven't, like, changed a character in the remake completely to the point where they don't resemble the original version. What's up? Wait, what am I at? Caution? We're good. How much am I? I disagree with you. I love my any alcohol and even old trash wine. See, that's what you call a problem. What am I missing? Oh, tell me it doesn't happen unless I grab the hang of bullets. That's dumb. Scripted! Scripted! Ew! Gross! How old was Claire in Code Veronica? Well, I believe she was 19 in RE2, so she should still be the same age as this game. Stomps, you fuck! One thing that the remake will already be able to fix that I had a problem with in the original game, unless they really fuck this up, right? Will be gore. This game, compared to the original Resident Evil games, is probably the least violent. There is no, like, decapitation, no dismemberment. So being able to, like, headshot a zombie and their head's actually, like, gonna, like, explode off with a shotgun, that's gonna be really fucking cool in the remake. Like, that I'm already excited for. And if we have the... Are you gonna get up? No? The gore effects from Requiem, then shit, when you shoot at a zombie's face, their eyeballs are gonna be, like, hanging off. It's gonna be gross. It's gonna be disgusting. It's gonna be amazing. Oh, fuck. Yeah, I should have moved. I should have moved. I should have moved. I don't know, it's weird seeing the animations of, like, kicking the head, and the head doesn't, like, hit the walls or come across the screen. I play in the Psycho Dreamcast for that. That's something they could have fixed in the PS2 Code Veronica X version, but I guess they just didn't. The remake will be so cool. Oh, I can't wait for the remake. I guess, so let's see, we're gonna fight zombies, we're gonna fight zombie dogs. I guess that's gonna be the only, this is the cutscene right here I remember as a kid. Seeing that as a kid, oh, I had nightmares. I had nightmares. But also seeing, like, this character fighting zombies made me go, she's one of the coolest video game characters I've ever seen in my life. I want to play as her. Is Nemesis in here? Sadly not. There is a tyrant. Oh fuck, tyrants, bro. This game has the what would you call it? The aura of having the most like infamous tyrant battle of all time. How do you think they're gonna do it? They're gonna take Mr. X and just make him like 10 times harder, right? They gotta make it tough. They can't make it easy. Oh, that's gonna be so good. Tyrant fight, oh shit. You know what, let's use the big gun. Oh no. You gotta love Cameron. I even was like, huh. Bro, he's got that 360 spin on me. In the remake, when you use the fire extinguisher, you're gonna open it up in the inventory, and it's not gonna have an X on it. You're gonna be like, huh, I still need it.
Please deposit any metallic items you have in the security box.
Alright, but yeah, I won't lie, I was watching Baka's Soup video on the game, and he was just talking about like his hopes and dreams, but I was more so interested in like the Easter eggs that I missed out on the reveal trailer. And I guess I missed this because I was fucking like screaming like a fucking retard. But apparently, and like you must know how I feel about this one, right? When in the beginning, Claire was going through like the apartment, and I guess like the innkeeper was like, "Oh, look at all this mess." I missed the fact that after she's like, "Who made this mess?" She's like, "It almost seemed like a boulder went through here." It was like, oh, cool. Okay, cool. More boulder jokes. Just give me RE5 already, motherfuckers. If you're gonna keep on bringing up the boulder, just give me RE5. Come on, just give it to me. But yeah, I think that's the only thing I missed out in the trailer. Oh, and the cafe might be called like Umbrella Cafe. I don't read French. I do Marion. So what do you think of the pass for the Street Fighter 6? I won't lie. It's a kick in the balls compared to every other pass you've ever bought. Just because, and I can probably take a look right now, but I'm going to assume it's the same price as every other pass, and you don't even get stages this time. That's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, it's like, okay, so like, obviously we're making Chris Boulder references, but it's like, the motherfucker hasn't even punched the boulders. You gotta love RE jokes, right? You gotta love the RE memes. Maybe they'll make the airship bigger, have a different mechanic than pushing boxes. I feel like Steve's gonna help you during that fight. Either that or... Honestly, they kinda already have a boss with that mechanic. You know how in RE2 Remake, the second Birkin fight, there's like a crane that if you press the button, the like shipping container smacks him? And if you like hit him like I guess 3 times, he dies. That's basically, if you think about it, the tyrant fight. You just press the button and the shipping container hits tyrant. It's just you got to make sure you damage tyrant so that when the shipping container smacks him, you get the cutscene. Nerd.
Chris Redfield.
What are you doing here?
So something I noticed that
Chris Redfield.
that you can
Is he a
probably see if you look
relative
at
of yours or something?
You mean my brother?
picture for Claire.
Your
They
siblings.
I was surprised they gave her the choker just because
Well, it
at
seems
this
your
point in time you
brother's
could say
under
the choker's
surveillance by
more like a
Umbrella.
Rebecca Chambers thing,
What?
especially the pink choker. So in the remake, instead of
I've
giving
got
her
to
a pink
contact Leon
choker,
and tell him to let
they
my
actually
brother
gave
know
her
he's
the
being
same
monitored.
It's a good thing I have access to an outside
caller ID
connection from
system
here.
that Steve
That
has.
file shows latitude and
So it's like,
longitude
okay,
of this
that's how we
place.
keep the choker, but like, not make it
Why don't you
pink,
send your brother the
and not take
coordinates and
Rebecca
ask him to
Chambers'
come help?
thing, but also we gotta
Thanks.
like keep
I'll do
the OG
that.
design.
Hey, I was just kidding.
Also, they better fix this plot point.
There's no way he could get here, even if he is your brother.
Yes, he can. I'm sure of it.
No way.
Sure, I guess I'll do
He
that.
won't come. You'll just end up disappointed if you rely on others. Believe me, I know.
Bro, that
What
actually
was
should just
that
be my
all
phone
about?
screen. That should just be my phone screen. So you notice, like, they definitely changed a lot of, like, what would you call it? The Capcom flair of character designs, if you will. Like, for example, on her, like, right breast of whatever the fucking V-neck or Vesta, yeah, is. You see, like, the yellow golden wings of the angel? In the remake, it's more of a button. It's just like a button there, but it's still there. They just change it. Oh, she looks good. Where you get that promo? Twitter. So every time they show something on Twitter, I'll show it off. All right. If anything, I can go zoom in and show this if you want, but it's a very I'll see if I can post it in Discord, but very nice promo image of Claire. You get to see how she looks like, and yeah, that's what I noticed. I'm like, okay, she has the choker, but it's more of a like ID system now than like an actual like I guess pink, just cutesy thing. You get to see her close there, and then you get to see a full body render, and yeah, I can definitely see how she has more of a Revelations look because she kept like the jacket. So it's a jacket instead of the vest that she has on, which is sad face, but it's not bad. It's not bad. So and she's got the boots. If anything, let me actually zoom in and see what handgun that is, so I can start See, I like to think of myself as a gun nut, but I'm also an idiot. But that doesn't look like the M9. It actually looks more like a 1911 than anything else. Either that or the Browning high power that she can get in Resident Evil 2. I say that just because if it's not the M9, or specifically M9, the Beretta M9, then you can't really upgrade it to make it the 3-round burst pistol. But I can only hope maybe that's just the gun you pick up in the beginning and then you find the Raffica later in the game. More black, less blue. Overall, it's good. Yeah, let me actually just share this in the Discord. That way you can actually see a bit better, alright? And then I'll see if I can find more pictures on Twitter for Resident Evil Code Veronica. So far, they've just shared Claire and zombies, which the zombies look good, but I mean, they're zombies. I kind of want to see more of like the environments and some of the weapons that you're gonna be using. But what about you, Mariona? If you're still here, like, what do you think of the characters? Like, I'm excited to play as them, but also it's gonna be a while before we get to use Tifa. The new character that I want to play as, though, she's actually coming out in August. She's the first DLC character, so well. I was gonna say, can't wait to stream her World Tour story, but none of these characters are gonna have World Tour, sadly, so I guess I just can't wait to stream her arcade and play as her online. Why do I feel like I didn't do this right? I already know they're gonna have an all costume with her original fit? Fuck no. They're gonna have her alternate costume is gonna be her costume in RE2 remake, and that's it. I mean, I would like to be surprised, but Not all of Leon's RE2 costumes are in RE2 Remake. And most of them you have to buy. Everyone's still here? No? Gotta love having so many items. Now, do you think the remake's gonna give you an item box very early in the game? I feel like it will.
Please deposit any metallic items you have.
Just because this is like the item box
box
for the first portion of the game. Pockets full. Well, maybe it's because I have a giant ass rocket up my like. Resident Evil. It's funny, I'm kind of like Resident Evil 9 what? Oh yeah, they're gonna make story DLC for that? Who cares? Code Veronica, where's more Code Veronica? Can't believe they changed their face, huh? Also, I love how you grab a lot. Okay, so like there's a shot of Rockford Island. It looks pretty small, but when you zoom in on it, you can actually like see a lot of shit on it. I'll try to send it to you, but I can already see the palace. Oh fuck, eh? Oh, this place is huge. I'll send you what I'm looking at. That way you can kind of follow along. But basically it seems like, I don't know if I can show, like full brightness is always trash on this camera. Yeah. But all the way on the left side, yeah, it's too fucking dark. God damn it. I would say at the left side of the image, you see a huge base. I think this whole entire place is the research, is the training facility. And then you have like this huge forest area, and over there is the castle. I think that's where Alexia and Alfred are. I don't see the palace though. The palace would be in the middle of the two point of interest. Bro, I don't want to see fucking... And there's Skeletor in goddamn Fortnite. The only thing I can think of is this area here would be the palace, and then this whole area here is the training facility. They are pretty close to each other, both in the image, but also in the game. In the game, the training facility and the palace are pretty close to each other. And then you go through the palace, through all this like forest and shit, to be able to go to the castle. This side has a tank-looking thing? Oh, you're talking about the gun battery, right? This right here. So I want to say, and I'll ask my friend, but that looks like a AA gun. Those are usually meant to like shoot down planes and boats. So it's kind of like a keep away from my island type of thing. Which I could actually see that being used in the beginning, like once Claire goes to the island and you get the cutscene of like IDing her and she's in the jail. You can there's probably going to be a cutscene of like the gun going off, trying to shoot down the planes of Wesker's men taking over the island. It's so crazy. I was so excited about HCF being in Resident Evil 9, and we're gonna get them again in this fucking game, or in the remake of Code Veronica. Okay, so it looks like there was a shot in the trailer of like a dead body. I think this is the dead body that you see in the beginning of the game and Claire gets the gun. I think this is the dead body and the gun that Claire's gonna get. Just because this also looks like a 1911 Browning HP type of framing. And that's the gun that you see Claire holding in the character art. Which is not the gun that she has in this game. So it's kind of already getting me worried that she's not going to have the 3-round burst pistol in this game. Either that or it's going to be a special weapon. Like once you beat the game, you unlock the replica! And it's going to be basically like the Matilda in Requiem where you can unlock it with challenge points. It'll be a reskin Matilda. Which is sadly not what the replica was, but oh well. Nice! I fucked up my pacing. I thought it was close to danger there. That's bullshit. That's too modern for my taste. Back in my day, we just had to move away and fucking aim again. Nice job, Crook. Stop. Okay. Where do you think Chris is, though? Damn, 3 shots. Oh my gosh, I can imagine a mini open world area. Well, look, the thing about leaks is they could be true, right? People have been leaking that they've been making a Code Veronica game for a while, and apparently the leaks were true. But also they've been saying that they've been working on RE1 remake and RE0 remake, so literally any one of those 3 could have showed up. But there have been leaks for what a Code Veronica remake would have. And funny enough, there was talked about like an open world section for Code Veronica, where Claire would have to use a bike to go around from like area to area. And while my friend and I were talking about like the things that Resident Evil could showcase at the Summer Games Fest last night, funny enough, I remembered that fact that the leak said Claire having to use a bike to go from place to place. And then I was like, huh, didn't we just play an RE game where you use a bike to go from place to place? Now, yes, in Resident Evil Requiem, like, that was more like a cinematic or a scripted segment. But they could just use that bike so you could, like, move around in short areas in Code Veronica. Or, my friend was saying they just make it a fast travel system, which would be a kick in the dick to, you know, everyone that's like, Code Veronica sucks because of backtracking, so just add a quick fast travel system would make it easy, but also, what the fuck? Yeah. Oh yeah, I need to grab this, right? Heal up. Yeah. Wait, I can just open up the lock over here. What am I doing? Yeah. I actually might die here. There's a lot of zombies that show up. More images for Code Veronica. I mean, I'll say Alfred looks more like a butler than anything else. Well, that's why it makes sense that Claire would use a bike to roam around from place to place on Rockford Island, because she is like, what, a biker? Not saying you need to be a biker to like know how to drive a bike. Leon isn't, but would give her some personality. But the reason why she's not using the bike from Mario 2 is the same reason why Leon can't use his car from Mario 2. It kinda got nuked. I can tell you this though, you already know they're gonna sell a classic music pack for Veronica. For $10.99, you can listen to the classic music of Code Veronica, featuring some tracks from the Dark Side Chronicles. Actually, I would buy it if they added that on top, but they're probably only gonna keep Veronica music. It's always the lighter. It's always the lighter. I I know I'm not the only one. You always forget it's in the top right.
Please deposit any metallic items you have in the security box.
I will say though, I'm not gonna lie, this could get me crucified by the RE community. As much as I love Hunk, it's kind of getting, I don't want to say annoying, but it's kind of weird seeing him all the time now. Like, the cool thing I loved about Hunk was he, like, was mysterious and you wouldn't see him at all. So it's just kind of weird seeing him in, like, you know, I mean, RE2 Remake made sense, and then RE4 Remake is like, well, he has to be in Mercenaries. And then he shows up in RE9 as an actual character, and then he dies, like, oh shit, they're making him canon and shit? Wow, cool. And then it's like, oh, I'm here, Claire, I'm gonna get you. It's like, motherfucker, you're a note in the original game. The death cannot die. He was a note in the original Code Veronica. Which is the only reason why I'm like, alright, that's why they're bringing him in this game. I may have fucked up. There it is. I'm like, where's the eagle shit? Exactly. And I even said, well, I need to see what I said, and that's why I love that we played Code Veronica before it got announced. I even said when we were streaming that, Jadiel, this might be the last stream of Code Veronica before a remake gets announced. And then we will never be able to, like, live in a world where we, like, can imagine what could a Code Veronica remake look like, because now we know what it looks like. We're not going to be like, oh, she could look like this, or they're going to start off with the assault on the Umbrella base, because now we know they're doing it differently. So it would actually be nice to rewatch that and see what things we said in there would be true. But I did say, for Hunk's report, they could probably make it a video of Hunk, like, reporting in. That way they can, like, bring his voice actor and talk, and he can, like, talk instead. But I guess instead of making him a video, they're like, no, fuck it, we need him in the game, in the story. He actually needs to be a plot point. He needs to be the one that gets clear. He actually met every fucking RE character in the universe. He's gonna have a 1v1 fight with Chris. Well, Wesker's gonna be in the game though, that's the funny thing. How can I bother? It's cool the first time, but... I mean, technically Hunk was on that computer right there, so...
Please deposit any metallic items you have in the security box.
I should probably see it. Nice. While cherishing the experience from the original with modern playfeel, a restructured story, and the latest graphics, it will be reborn in 2027 as the latest survival horror, where madness and intrigue love and hatred intertwine. Oh my fucking god. They're already setting it up as a soap opera. That's the best thing about this game. This was such a stupid fucking soap opera, and if they go all the way, this could be the cheesiest fucking sandwich we've ever gotten from Capcom. Oh yes. I will say restructured story gets me worried, but I mean, out of all the Resident Evil games you would have to restructure the story for a modern audience, it was always RE0 and Code Veronica. Code Veronica because it would definitely piss on people off. RE0 because for a prequel story, it was shit. So they both had to like fix their story. Honestly, if you really think about it, that's the... People will say RE4 was the game that like had the worst story. If you really think about it, the story was never really good in any of the games. I would say the one that probably has the most interesting story might be RE2. And even then... Wait, what am I getting here? Time to die. I guess that's how her jacket looks like in the remake. Like, I'm not gonna say it's better than the fucking original. That's where the mods will be. That's where there's mods. I do feel when we get Resident Evil 10 though, that is when Jill will come back. I feel like that's the character people have been asking for a long time. Like, I mean, obviously they're hot, but you're always gonna get people wanting the ladies of RE to come back more so than the males. And to be fair, there's not that like... Well, it's Capcom's fault for not bringing that many of the men back to the franchise. It's always the same two, Leon and Chris, right? Then with the women, it's Jill, Claire, Rebecca, Ada. Then you have like... I don't want to call them beta males, but it's like, it's because Capcom doesn't use them. And that would be basically Carlos, Billy. Well, they're cool characters, but fucking Capcom needs to use them. Are we just wasting this until we're out? The only thing I can say is the reason why it wasn't RE0 announced today, like RE0 Remake, is because they're still working on the 2-player co-op. If RE0 gets announced next year and it doesn't have 2-player co-op, then I don't know what the fuck they were doing. But that's the only like leak that I heard or rumor, that RE0 might have online multiplayer. And that could be the reason why we didn't get RE0 this year, sadly. I need to take a fucking item box dump. Another thing they can improve on if they have the dual weapons, maybe have its some reloadable ammo. I mean, Capcom does love their realism with their guns. It's just they haven't really done a modern RE game where you're able to use 2 weapons at once. Funny enough, as a teen, I was excited when in Resident Evil 5 Mercenaries, I heard that you could unlock Jill Battlesuit as a character, because I'm like, oh shit, like, in game, she uses like 2 machine gun scorpions to fight at you, right? I want to use 2 Akimbo machine guns, that sounds cool as shit. And even in her fucking character art, you see her like fucking using like 2 machine guns and shit. I'm like, oh shit, I'm gonna be able to do it. You click on her, fucking load in, she only has 1. It's like, ah, so. I just don't know if Capcom's able to make 2 handed guns work in a modern RE game. Just because they haven't been able to prove to me that they can. It's a bit easier to do it in these games when, you know, I guess you can just auto-lock and that's it. When you're able to, like, freely move, it might get weird, especially if there's more than 1 enemy at once. It's like, who is it auto-locking, right? Is it auto-locking the enemies that are closest to you, or the enemies furthest away? Hell, it even happens in this game. If you have multiple enemies and start, like, aiming with 2 guns, you might accidentally, like, aim both guns at the person in front of you when you actually want to, like, aim both weapons at 2 different enemies, so. I feel they will change the song though. They're gonna make this the scariest version of this song ever. Just watch. In the remake, it's gonna be dun 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 dun. It's gonna be deeper. They're gonna slow it down to make it spooky. I'll be down with that. Dun 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 dun. Alright, there's a case in there. Quick, tell me the password for this. MTCO 394. Thank you. Or 0394. Trying to find anything new. And I don't think we're getting any new news until the next, I guess, Capcom event. something there? I think they'll probably show maybe a little bit more of the locations before we get trailer 2 on Twitter. But definitely won't be seeing any character art for anything we haven't seen in the first trailer on Twitter. Like, we're not getting like our first reveal of Rodrigo or Steve on Twitter. They're gonna wait until the second trailer, and then we're gonna see more character art for that. But more renders for like Claire? I can see that. They'll be like, this is the new face for Claire, and this is the new voice for Claire. Weird that she locked onto him even though he was dead. Did motherfucker have 4 criticals in a row? What the fuck? And there's still more. Can't wait to see this cutscene in the RE engine. Oh my fucking god! You know, if they put a spooky filter on it, it will probably look good too. I'm actually surprised I didn't hear the jingle in the trailer. They had the violin going fucking like crazy, but as a Code Veronica fan, I would love to say that the reason why I didn't play the music is because no one plays Code Veronica, so no one knows the music of Code Veronica. That's why I didn't play music in the trailer. Tell me I'm wrong. RE4 remake trailer, they're like, no, we better make sure we have the we gotta make sure we have that. Everyone knows that. Only fucking like 3 people played this game. The exit's just completely blocked off. Yeah, I forgot, it's just a furnace. So do you think the main jingle is gonna get reduced a bit? Bro, I'll be surprised if they even keep the main jingle, like I was saying. I'm waiting for the Alfred Ashford laugh, see how creepy that shit will be. Let's go. I feel they'll try to make
Help me!
the beginning section linear.
Steve?
Like well, also zombies? Shit. In the trailer that we saw, they mostly showed off the palace. They didn't show any of the training facility. So that kind of tells me that the palace might be the first place you go through, compared to in the original game where you're able to go through the palace or the training facility. Eventually you will have to go through both, but
That
I
was
feel
too
giving them
close.
a freedom to players.
But I found something, thanks to
It's what
you.
screws them over in the original.
Looks cool, huh?
Oh, I need those. Give them to me.
You gotta be kidding. I found it, and I'm keeping it. Fine. Let's make a deal. I'll trade you for something fully automatic. See you around, Claire. Adios.
Hey, wait, Steve!
Oh, we got what was in there. Alright, let's continue. I was even saying to my friend how, like, the annoying well, yeah, I think I even said on the fucking last stream. I think it's time to crack the bottle as well, but, Bandersnatches, they're annoying in this game because they attack you off of camera, and it's kind of hard to see them, so you're kind of just trading until one of you fuckers dies. Not really gonna be an issue, that much in the remake. Same with the moths. Like, if you're playing a game where you can, like, actually aim over the shoulder, third person, at that point it's really gonna come down to you. And if you're really like, I can't fucking shoot the Bandersnatch or the moths, play on assist. It actually gives you aim assist and always locks onto the enemy, so just fucking do that.
Interfere with my operation.
What are you talking about?
Is Alfred gonna want to fuck his sister in the remake?
So you can lead your people to this
That
place.
is question number one.
I have no idea what you're babbling about.
Is he gonna have this Nazi heritage? That's
I am Alfred
question number
Ashford,
2.
commander of this base.
Oh? You must be one of Umbrella's lower level officers if you're in command
Will
of a
he
backwater
retain
base
his
like
fucking
this one?
badass bolt action
How
sniper?
dare you!
That he doesn't never have to reload.
The Ashford family is among the world's first and finest. My grandfather,
You know, one thing I actually do want, which they might not do, is give us more information on his grandfather, the original founder of Umbrella. That'd be nice.
Now,
You know, lore, backstory.
why have you attacked this installation?
Attacked?
Shortly after you arrived, my base was attacked. You must have informed your people of its location.
I still don't follow you. I really don't know anything about that.
Unacceptable! How can you deny it? My base has been destroyed. And thanks to you, the experimental T-virus was released, creating countless zombies.
Bro,
and
Tifa
monsters.
Lockhart and Claire Redfield are trending. Let's fucking
me.
go.
Who do you work for? Who sent you? Have it your way, then.
I like it when I'm the 1st
You're
person to
just
notice
a
stuff.
rat in
Someone
a
else also
cage
said, like,
anyway.
they changed her normal choker
I'll be
into a
sure
Rockford
to
prison
keep
choker.
you
Nice.
entertained
And her
before
flame
I
wings are there too.
dispose of you.
Don't worry, you'll see that pink choker on Rebecca when RE0 Remake comes out, unless they make her a bitch. Which I hope they don't. Like, Claire looking mean as fuck in Code Veronica, I mean, makes sense. I'm okay with her, like, looking like a bitch. But, I don't know about, other characters. Oh, let's go. No, I keep on saying no. I know what's gonna happen. This is what's gonna happen. I can predict the fucking future. All right. Fucking Rebecca's gonna have her white beret in RE0. She's gonna go through a lot of fucking shit. She's gonna see a lot of her teammates die. She's gonna get traumatized. Fucking blood's gonna go all over her face just like goddamn Umbrella Chronicles. But she's gonna lose her beret, and then she's gonna lose like a team member near the end of the game. And the team member's gonna be like, "Continue, Rebecca," and then like gives her the headband or whatever, and then she puts it on, and then that's the headband you're gonna see in RE1 Remake. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. You Bardock special it. That way you give me both of Rebecca's best looks. The prototype N64 white beret look and her director's cut look. Or you know what? Maybe she gets the headband. She gets the headband for Billy. What if Billy has the headband the whole entire time? And instead of like giving the dog tag to Rebecca, he's like, "Here, take this to remember me by." And then she puts on the headband at the end. Yo, oh shit, that's better. I like that. That's my headcanon now. That's what's gonna happen. Billy's gonna be wearing the headband the whole entire time, and then he's gonna die at the end, and he's gonna give the headband to Rebecca. I must live on for you. Yo, that's what that has to happen at that point. It would explain why you never see Billy again. It would give him a sad death, but give a reason why like Rebecca has to like continue on for others, which is the fucking reason why everyone continues on in this game. Goddamn, Leon is in his 60s, still wondering, what do I still keep on fighting? Yes, for others. At least I saved one. I hope the side pack actually like changes the look of your character in the remake. But considering it hasn't changed Grace's look in RE9, I doubt it's going to change your look in the remake. You know, if anything, maybe Claire won't be able to contact Leon at all. They might just remove that whole entire plot point. It's like, oh, how do you make this part make sense? You just don't talk about it. You just remove it completely. I'm just trying to figure out how Chris finds out about Claire in Rockford Island. Because if we remove that part, then it essentially turns into Claire trying to escape Rockford Island with Steve, which is what the story is right now. But then how does Chris know about the island or Claire? In this game, he knows about it because Leon calls his cell phone. In the remake, maybe he's already on the island? Maybe he's already on the island and like doing recon, trying to like investigate. And when he sees Claire on the island, that's when he's like, "Oh shit, I gotta like save her." But every time he like gets close enough to save her, like something happens that separates them, and then she boards the plane that sends her to Antarctica, and that's when he's like, "Oh shit, I gotta go to Antarctica." I don't know. I'm just trying to figure out how he would know. So it seems like he's already in Paris, Europe, investigating Umbrella, which was set up in Resident Evil 2 Remake. He's not at home, which either means A, he's like outside scouting, or B, he actually was already taken, and he's already like on Rockford Island. Hunk took him, apparently. Maybe the computer's there, but I mean, it's fucking. I'm trying to make it make sense. I was gonna say, she goes on the computer. She's like, "Huh, Umbrella's like tracking down my brother, and they have his phone number too. I'm gonna call it and be like, brother, save me." It would be fucking weird, Umbrella having a cell phone, but it. How do you get Chris on the island and make that make perfect sense? You see, that's why like him being on the island would make more sense, and maybe instead of like the computer like has his, maybe he's already like under arrest. Claire is on the computer. He's like, Chris, I see you. Where are you? I'm on the other side of the island. We gotta like meet up with each other, regroup. All right, we'll find a way to like meet each other or something. And then they just keep on getting split apart the whole entire time. I have a bad habit of grabbing everything I see. I gotta stop. Bit of a bunch, but maybe Hunk or Wesker contacts Chris? That's what they're fucking gonna do, bro. You're right on the money. Like, when you said it, I'm like, I'm like, oh, you're saying that as a joke, right? That's a funny thing. But no, you're fucking right. No, I was gonna be like, yo, that's funny. That's a funny joke. But then I'm like, I start taking these things seriously, right? Beer does that to you. And then I'm like, there actually is a fucking logical reason why he would do that, though. He's trying to fuck over Alfred in the whole entire Rockford base. So if he knows that Claire is there, he'd be like, Chris, alright, I'm gonna bring Chris to come over here and he's gonna fuck up shit. You know, I need to get hammered, but I could actually see Wesker, not like personally being like, hey Chris, I'm Wesker, I know where your sister is, right? But like, being like, giving him a anonymous tip. Like Chris gets a message from a random person, be like, your sister is on Rockford Island. Hangs up. It's like, who was that? I think that's what's gonna happen. I just one. So number one will be so Wesker can fight Chris. That's the number one thing. But two will be so he can be like, Chris can cause a diversion on this island while I find out where Alexia is. Oh my fucking god! It makes so much sense. It makes so much sense. It would actually set up the rivalry between Chris and Wesker even earlier in the game, which is funny enough another leak I heard. One is that there's going to be a Wesker boss fight, which if that's true, fucking sick. But two, that they wanted to have Wesker and Chris like being a thing more throughout the game, because they're like, well, people love RE5 and we're not making RE5 remake for a while, so. Why don't we just give him a little bit of RE5 and Code Veronica? And honestly, Code Veronica was always like the closest game in terms of cheese to RE5. So, brother, I do think Wesker's going to be the one to contact Chris and tell him where his sister is. As soon as he sees Hunk take Claire, you're going to see him smile, and then he's either going to leave a note at Chris's apartment, or he will call Chris and be like, your sister's on Rockford Island. And he's gonna be like, who is this? Hangs up. It's like, that voice sounded familiar, but it can't be. Wesker's dead. In Arkley Mountains. In RE1. I saw him when he died by the tyrant in an explosion. It can't be him. I'll say, funny enough, the one like reveal that Code Veronica has is not gonna really hit when we've been getting Wesker games for a while, RE4 remake, RE9, so him being like, haha, I'm back from the dead. All like the new players are gonna be like, yeah, you were in RE4 remake. Why are you acting as if like you just came back from the dead after like 3-4 games? We're ruining Code Veronica right now. I might have fucked up. Okay, good. It's either that or the boring answer will be, Kratos will be removed? The minigame, sure, but I think it's gonna be more so Claire walks up to something, you press X, and then the crane moves the box for you. I mean, bro. If there's a, like, top 10 things that, like, if they cut from the remake, I would get really angry, this won't even be, like, top 50. Like, there's many other things I would probably be irked about that they changed compared to that fucking thing. Alright, we need to switch later, right? Yeah. I guess funny enough, one thing that would be on that list that I already know they're not gonna have there, so already first thing that I'm gonna bitch about. Hey, maybe we bitch about it. It could show up. Battle mode will not be in the remake. I highly doubt it. If they do, hey, color me fucking surprised. But RE3 remake didn't have mercenaries. They didn't bring battle mode for RE2 remake, so I don't think they'll bring it for Code Veronica. If they do, hey, even better. Fucking, we have more characters to play as in battle mode, right? But I do think that will take a cut. This is something about Capcom that I don't like, and they seem to not want to fix the problem. And that's they like to spread themselves too thin. They have people making Resident Evil Code Veronica remake right now. They have people making Resident Evil 9 story DLC right now. They have people making RE0 remake right now. And then apparently we have people making RE1 and RE5 remake right now. Like, fucking huddle up and just make like 2 games. Why do you need to make like 5-6 fucking RE games at once? That's the reason why we don't have like these bonus modes anymore in games. Because they gotta make so many fucking games now. That's a lot of zombies, not gonna lie. You fucking prick. And I guess the funny thing is, I guess, you know, Capcom's good enough that they're able to like still push those games out. It's just some games aren't as polished as others. RE3 remake compared to RE2. Hey, tacos, vamos. Tell me what you put on your taco, okay? Okay. Which, look, you can look at it from both ways. There's pros and cons to everything. Capcom making a lot of RE games. Hey, that means we're gonna get a lot of RE games basically for the next like couple years of our lives. I wouldn't be surprised if we actually get an RE game for the next couple years, like RE Code Veronica 2027, RE0 remake 2028, RE1 remake 2029, RE10 2030. That would make the most sense. And then RE5 remake after that. So we're getting a lot of RE games. It's just Well, they have the polish that older games used to have. Lots of multiplayer modes, lots of replayability. Shit that shouldn't be in a fucking pre-order bonus or goddamn deluxe edition. Oh, you want more guns for your game? Yeah, how about you give us money? How about that? It's like, fuck you. I still haven't used like 2 or 3 guns in Resident Evil 4 Remake because you gotta buy them. I should buy them, they're cheap, but it's just like... It's practices like that that I don't really like from Capcom. If I buy it, then it makes them do it more. Is this card for the fucking trading base? So that maybe better to go to Palace first, then trading base. Heck, I think Code Veronica and R3 Nemesis was worked on at the same time. They were. Which you could say compared to Resident Evil, the games that came beforehand, which was Resident Evil 2, 3 didn't have that much content compared to 2. Hell, most of 3 was like using lots of assets and locations from 2. And let's be real, Code Veronica uses a lot of the puzzles and inspirations from classic RE games. Mainly from RE1. But beef, beans, cheese, pico de gallo, green chili seasoning, of course, lettuce and sauce. Gotta put some lime on that. I can make an argument though. Even back then they were working multiple RE titles. Yeah, that is a counter argument. I don't think I have a rebuttal to that. So the only thing I'll say is maybe the engine they were working on back then was a bit more easier or accessible to play around with, which led them to create more modes in those Resident Evil games. Maybe this RE engine is, I don't know, fucking still too complicated for Capcom to understand to create multiple modes in an RE game. But the thing is that just doesn't make any sense at all, because RE7, the first game to utilize Resident Evil engine or Reach engine, yeah, the first RE game to use the engine, first fucking Capcom game to use the engine, probably has the most mini games out of all the RE games out there, like that have come out since the RE engine games. So it's like, huh, fucking you buy RE7 right now, you have like fucking 5, 6 different mini games. Are they good? You know, varies, but they have a lot of mini games. But then RE8 is just mercenaries. RE9 you have to wait DLC for fucking shit-ass roguelike mode. For Remake you had to wait for, oh, I guess there was the proof. Had to wait for Mercenaries DLC. 2 Remake got Ghost Survivors as a DLC. 3 Remake got nothing, unless you want to consider Resistance. But I count that as its own game. And RE0 and RE1 Remake were worked on at the same time, I think? I believe they were. They just didn't have good communication between the 2 parties, which is why Rebecca's a different character in both the games. But funny enough, I guess both of those games don't really have that many good game modes or extra game modes. Like RE0 only comes with Leech Hunter, and RE1 comes with what? Fucking Invisible Zombie mode? Yay. Do I leave the bow gun? Or do I leave the handgun and handgun ammo? Because we're gonna get the bow gun? I guess we do. Side modes seem to not be prioritized as much ever since 7, yeah. I guess like 4, 5, and 6 were the last games that they heavily focused on mercenaries, and then they kind of just stopped focusing on side modes together. Are we gonna see Wesker brutally abuse Claire in the remake? Are we gonna see him choke a bitch? Oh, actually, okay, so this is the first one. Number 4 on my list of things I will get pissed off if it gets removed. This gulp worm right here. They removed this boss. Oh, motherfucker. That actually hurt. Okay, I gotta get out of here. I don't have a gun. Woo! Yeah. They removed the worm boss fight from Resident Evil 3 Remake, so they can't do it again for Code Veronica. They cannot. I have a bad feeling they will remove it, because big giant bugs are dumb, but also they did do the spider boss fight in Requiem, so it is making me hope that Capcom's starting to be like, okay, we can do dumb shit. We can do dumb shit. So I just hope not. This game doesn't really have that many bosses, so removing the first one would kind of be upsetting, I would say. It's weird because you say that would explain why you saw Mario 3 elements are only Code Veronica, but the only game I've seen where zombies can like 360 no scope you is RE3. So they actually kept that zombie feature and put it in Code Veronica. I hate that feature so fucking much.
Contamination detected. Level 3. Emergency shutters will close. All personnel evacuate immediately.
Look at the rat! Look at the rat! Look at the rat! Oh, I guess the rat was somewhere else. I mean, like being able to manually walk on stairs, the ammo crafting system, and dodge. I'll say manually being able to walk on stairs is not really a big deal. I don't know, hot take. I would say, especially if you have combat on stairs, that just makes zombies peek on you all the time, so fuck that. The second one, that's a good one, but, you know, I guess this game doesn't really need it when, you know, it gives you a fuck ton of ammo. And the third one, yeah, it would be nice to dodge. Which, thank you for reminding me, I was gonna bring that up, I think, on an earlier stream. I was gonna ask, what do you think the cool mechanic of Veronica will be? Capcom has to, like, show off something new that's gonna make people go like, wow, that's cool, I want to do that in this game. And I would say the cool mechanic for the longest time has been the parry in Resident Evil. Resident Evil 4 Remake, you can just parry enemies' attacks. Oh, the chainsaw man can't get me! Ah. In Resident Evil 9 Remake, it was the parry again, it's just, now it's like, oh, now I can sharpen my knife, so it's always good. So I'm just wondering, for Claire, if she actually might get something more akin to a dodge like Jill. I don't know. Maybe she could have CQC. That'd be interesting. Like you press a dodge button when a zombie's near, and you actually like, I don't know, attack it with a knife or something. They could also not have anything, but CQC, right? I knew you were gonna be happy when I said that. Damn it. Okay, you know what? Sometimes these zombies are fucking tanks. I won't lie. Holy shit. Fuck. I actually might be in danger now. Highway to the danger zone. I didn't dick. Fuck it. I'm thinking deflect, but no enemies really do projectile attacks at all, unless they're gonna like give them guns, which let's not do that. Let's not do that. So. I feel like she might have an evade type of attack. I can actually see them doing exactly what they do with RE3 Remake, where Chris will have like a melee type of evade, and Claire has more of a like an actual dodge. But also, you gotta remember this is kind of like Claire's RE4 game. What I mean by that is like this is like Claire after she's been through a horrific experience. She's trained now. She knows how to survive a situation like this, so her, like, I don't know, like, being scared by a zombie, I just don't really see that being her thing at this point. That's why I could actually see her having, like, an attack dodge. It's locked? Oh yeah, I need to lock it. Inner experience, or exactly. Because it definitely isn't what you see in fucking Revelations 2, that's for sure. That version of Claire feels regressed. Honestly, they just might give her defensive items again. They might just do that. Ammo crafting system is cool, but also I only like the ammo crafting system when it's done like RE3 OG, where there's benefits to continuously crafting your ammo, and you can eventually make a stronger version of said of ammo. I kind of don't like how it is in modern RE games, Resident Evil 4 Remake, Resident Evil Village, Resident Evil 9, where it's just extra ammo. It's not different than finding a case of ammo on the ground, except you gotta find this item, and then this item, and now you have 8 bullets. It's like, I don't know. If it eventually led to enhanced bullets, then it'd be like, yo, this is cool, I actually want to like use this, but funny enough, especially when I play RE2 and 3 Remake, and you've seen me, Jadio, I don't use the powders. Why? Because I feel like it's just extra ammo that you don't need. And yeah, it actually is. You can beat RE2 and 3 Remake without having to mix any of the powders. If you don't, like, miss a lot of your shots. Aim for the head. So to me, I'm like, okay, so the powder's more of a casual thing at this point. No offense. But it's like, the game gives you more than enough ammo. So I'm just doing this to make like 30 magnum shots for shits and giggles. you think the bowgun will come back? The bowgun wasn't an RE2 remake, right? Unless I'm wrong, so... This would be the first, bowgun in RE game, but I was telling my friend that if they do have the bowgun in this game, they're more than likely just gonna reskin the RE4 remake bowgun, which I'd be entirely okay with. Just because if you think about it, that bowgun kind of does what this bowgun does. You fire arrows, and you can put a explosive on it to make a boom. So they could just transfer that over to Code Veronica and make it, just call it a day. I love how the fucking arrows curve. The only thing I didn't like about RE3 system was the fact that you couldn't use it on the S system. Yeah, but to be fair, I would say most players wouldn't even realize you can get those weapons from Nemesis on your first playthrough. Yeah, it does suck. I guess it's because it would be too fucking broken. Considering the fire rate of the Eagle pistol, oh fuck. It would just be too broken. Then again, remember, most people play fucking RE3 Nemesis on easy. Wasn't it cool when Jill jumped out of the window and she had a machine gun? It's like, you had a machine gun? Lucky you. I just had a handgun. You know, if anything, it's been a while since RE has done something like that. Where a different difficulty actually gives you a different weapon. That's actually kind of cool. Wrapped. Bro, Nosferatu is probably gonna be the most disgusting fight in the whole entire game. Or not disgusting, creepiest. It's gonna be the creepiest fight. You already know that fucker is gonna be like deep breathing. Fucking getting closer to you. Oh shit. I tested out easy mode for a bit. You get tons of things to play around. Yeah, like, you start off with the machine gun, and then when you get to the item box, there's the shotgun, the magnum, ammo for those weapons. I think the grenade launcher's there. Like, I must have all effort? Okay, I guess. Like, it literally gives you every weapon minus maybe the mine thrower. And a couple of specific rounds for the grenade launcher. You can kill Nemesis, but he won't drop any weapons at all. So. If anything, I guess that was Capcom's like, alright, we want people to like experience this game, so this is our like modern IGN mode. It's still hard as fuck, you gotta fight Nemesis, but at least we give you a machine gun right away. What kills him faster? So maybe going to the palace first is a better idea because you get the side pack right away. Bring that just in case. Do we try to get to the end of the Steve section without killing any zombies? I think that would be funny. Clear! I saved a lot of ammo! You down to play some more Rivals League status? I'm kind of got scared there.
Welcome, Claire. Consider the area you are in a special playground I have prepared just for you. Please try and keep me amused, and do not disappoint me by dying too soon. I so want to enjoy this.
Gotta enjoy that. This could be one of the most annoying monsters in the remake. But like I said, we'll have see, maybe for this enemy, because you were saying like it'd be nice to have a deflect, but there's no enemies that like have projectiles. But this enemy does have a reach, so that's where I'm wondering, what if like instead of like a rolling dodge, you have like a crouch, like you actually like try to avoid like the arms trying to get at you. Could even be a QTE, bro. Imagine if fucking Claire gets QTEs. That would be funny considering, you know, the history of RE engine games, but I'd be down with that. What's the tyrant in this game? What tyrant is in this game? Fuck. I think the number is T-10 fucking 4. I could be wrong about that. But it's a tyrant that has 2 fucking fist clubs. Yeah, it just slams with its fucking hands. It doesn't have claw hands, it has club hands. Although, funny enough, this is technically another tyrant. It's like a mini tyrant. Stretchy tyrant. Bro, this song's gonna be creepy in the remake. You hardly hear it, honestly. Okay, he's taking a lot of shots, I'm not gonna lie. I thought he was a lot closer than that. He was literally just yoga fucking arming the whole entire time. Shoot, shoot, tank. Yeah. annoying enemy just because of how much you gotta shoot at it, but it's not tough. Just you'll usually never see it on screen when you kill it. You see, now I'm starting thinking of that guard mechanic you're talking about.
Good.
But what
Don't
what
worry,
if it's
Claire.
not
Your knight in shining
a
armor
guard
is
against
here.
projectiles? It's just a guard against enemies in general. Like maybe Claire finds like
wish.
almost like a
But
mini
thanks for
right
the
shield
help.
that she can use
See?
to like
This is why
block
you
or
need
parry
me.
enemies
I got
like
your
zombies
back.
attacks.
Whatever.
But you can only use it like
Here.
a couple times
Take
before it
these.
breaks, or you got to repair it.
Machine guns.
I could actually see
For
that.
me?
Then it
You
actually
know the
becomes like
deal. In
a
exchange
parry in
for
a
your
way.
Lugers.
Oh, it literally just becomes a knife at that point. I
Okay.
guess.
Okay.
But it's not a knife. It's a shield. that could actually be interesting.
This thing is too cool. Yes. Now this is my
All
kind
right.
of weapon.
Do we kill every enemy
All right.
and then talk to Claire, or do we skip every enemy just to
Hey,
gloat to Claire
This
that
thing's
we
empty.
skipped every enemy?
you cheated me.
Up there. Plenty of ammo. Just for you.
Way up there?
Give me a boost and I'll get it for you.
All right, all right. Ow! My back. You're heavier than you look. Hurry up.
That better be in the remake. That is number like 2 on my top 10 things that need to be in the remake. If we can't call
Happy
Claire fat,
now?
then what are we doing? We want equality here, right?
What?
You call me fat, I call you
Now
gordo.
that your knight has made his appearance, he can join you in your descent into death.
It's funny enough, I watched a couple Street Fighter 6 videos, Jadio.
Okay, let's do it.
It seems like everyone
Wait
can
here,
agree on
Claire.
one thing. We all hate the
Time to
person that
test
leaked
out my
fucking
new
FIFA.
toy.
Like, everyone is mixed thoughts on Season 4, and rightfully so. It is very fucking mixed. But everyone can actually agree that the reveal of Tifa sucks so fucking much because we found out 3 months ago. So, I guess we're Capcom's trying to find out who the fuck did that. Leakers suck in general. They suck. Question though. Granted, it could still happen, but here's a question I have for you generally. How do you feel that the leak of Sonic Frontiers Definitive Edition is not real? Now I say that, and Sega could literally announce it tomorrow, or later in the month or some shit, but you would think if they were to announce like a definitive edition of some shit, it would be at the PlayStation show or the Summer Games Fest. So at this point in time, I'm just going to pretend it was a fake leak and it was just not real. Before it fucking gets announced tomorrow, right? But yeah, you have leaks that are either true, like the Tifa leak, and it's like, oh shit, this would have been nice to actually like have like not been fucking spoiled and see it in the actual game. And then you have leaks that are like, oh, I can't wait for this to happen, and then it just doesn't happen. And then you're like, fuck. Okay, so you just don't want it to happen at all. Yeah, Steve gloats about having like full ammo or some shit.
Check it out. I pulled through without a scratch. I even saved ammo for future use.
The funny thing is, that's smart
Come on!
to use save ammo for future use, but like, you know.
I would have killed more.
Actually, you know what? He's playing it the way a
But I thought that you
real
needed a
Resident Evil player
workout.
should play. You skip every enemy, you fucking
You see?
speedrun.
This thing is a lot more reliable.
Steve
than
actually
me
might be
personally.
smarter than we gave him credit for. I didn't think about that. He actually...
people?
That's a speedrunning tactic. Huh. I'm here wasting ammo, motherfuckers,
Steve.
like, you know, saving it.
What were you doing here? Who brought you here, and where is your family?
Shut up! I don't want to talk about it!
Oh, there goes our ammo. So that's why you saved it.
Steve.
And even then, if you could skip it,
Let's
even
get
better.
going.
I kind of wanted to play some Final Fantasy though. I don't know what my sequel. I want to get her to 99. I want a dolphin punch fucking Akuma in his dumb face. Oh, that's blue card, right? Yeah. Like your second general, I was wishing for it to not be real, so I'm going to leave. Hope it's still fake. And yeah, from what I've seen, some yeah, most of the people were just disappointed the leak was real, not because they hate Tifa, just because they wanted to actually like be surprised by that leak. I feel that actually would have broke me if I didn't know about it. I'm happy it happened, but it was kind of one of those like, all right, I'm expecting this to show up type of leaks.
Claire, are you okay?
Steve, behind you!
No.
What's wrong, Steve? Shoot him!
Wait! I can't!
Well, I mean, okay,
No!
if that's your list, then that's pretty high on that list. They're not going to remove this scene. To me, it's how emotional are you going to make this scene? That's the real question.
Steve.
Father. Father. Father.
Wait, does that mean that, like, we're gonna get another Claire skin in Fortnite?
Dad. Used to work for Umbrella. Tried to steal information. Intending to sell
doubt
it
it,
off to the
but
highest bidder.
If we were to get another Resident Evil character in Fortnite, and it was
Mom
gonna
was
come out
killed.
around the time that,
We were
I don't
sent
think so.
here.
I would love it, but no.
Oh, Steve.
We could get Wesker for Fortnite for
He was a
Code
fool to
Veronica.
do something so reckless.
The only other characters
So
they could pick up would be Chris and Claire, but they're not going to give us that. They didn't give us Leon for Requiem, so... The only new character that's in Veronica that's not in Fortnite would be Wesker or Hunk. And I'll take both.
It's okay now.
I'll take
Just
both.
rest.
I mean, they could fuck us over and give us Steve. No, I was literally about to say that. They could literally say, well, you know, you want Grace from Requiem, right? You don't want old Leon. You want Grace. So, for Veronica, you don't want Wesker, Chris, fucking Hunk, or these cool characters, right? You want Steve. God damn it. Fuck them up. I think my number one scene that I wouldn't want too much to be changed might actually be the whole entire cutscene of Wesker meeting Alexia, fighting her, and them then interacting with Chris. That is probably one of my favorite fucking cutscenes in this game. So if they can make that better, oh fuck! But if they remove it though. Just don't do what they did in Darkside Chronicles by making Wesker a background figure, and he does not interact with any of the characters. Chris and Claire don't even see Wesker until the end of the game when they're taking off in the jet, and then Claire's like, "Chris, look!" And Chris is like, "I know," and then you see Wesker just looking up from the flames at them. It's cool and cinematic, but it's like, it would have been nice if you guys were like talking to each other for the whole entire game. A bit different when it's a Unreal shooter that only has like 5 levels. But that is the last or most recent Code Veronica reimagining, so that's probably where they're probably gonna pull from in terms of like, I guess, atmosphere, so, shit like that. Definitely not gonna do this. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Alright, are you saying we gotta go all the way back to the palace now? If they were to cut one boss, which I don't want them to cut it, I'll say what I want them to do after. But if they were to cut one boss from this game, I wouldn't mind if it's albinoid. There we go. The salamander in the pool, that definitely needs some fucking redesigning. So I want that for that boss fight. Redesign that whole entire boss fight section. Or remove it entirely. But removing the worm, you don't gotta do that. Now, the spider boss fight might be interesting just because, I don't mind, I don't give a fuck, right? But is Capcom gonna be like, well, we just did a spider boss fight in Requiem. We can't do another one in Code Veronica. So that could be something that gets cut. I mean, do you guys consider the giant moth in RE2 OG a boss? Because that wasn't in the remake. They could make the moth a boss in this game. Like, the moth always so infamous, we're just gonna make it a boss instead. They actually could do that. I think I had to use the door by the tank, right? That's why I fucking get out. Don't you hit it when you kill the zombies and then the fucking red barrel explodes? You put the salamander in the place where you fought the spider and then just remove the spider? You know what? That's probably what's gonna happen too. I actually believe that more than anything else. Now, I can see them having small spiders, but the spider boss fight, I can see them just cutting that entirely. Maybe it's electricity would melt the ice. There's Bandersnatches here? I guess on the other side. What did they say, Jadiel? There's no video games to play. Video games suck. Oh fuck. I will say it is weird not being excited for GTA or just not giving a fuck about it. Like everyone's like, oh shit, November, I can't wait to play that game. I'm just like, yo, fucking February, give me that Code Veronica. To me, Code Veronica is GTA 7. Fuck 6. How long have I been playing? 2 hours? Ooh, fuck. There's no game to play because there's too many games to play? Well, no. I mean, that's my life, honestly. I feel like, I feel like it pisses people off when I say I don't have time to play games, and they're like, "What do you mean you don't have time to play games? I just saw you play FNAF for 12 hours. You have more than enough time." It's like, motherfucker, like, I don't have, like, I guess, free time to be able to play that game because I'm already, like, in the middle of currently or going to stream other games. Which floor? I think. That's my problem. I mean, technically, wasn't I supposed to do like a Resident Evil marathon? Uh-oh. Didn't we end at like Resident Evil 4 or something? Actually, the last one we did was Code Veronica, so see, we would be jumping into OG RE4 and then RE4 Remake. And then that's when I'm like, do I want the next 2 weeks to be just RE4? I love the game, but also I want to play some other games. So I kind of was like, yeah, I'll just end it there for now. And you know what? Maybe it was fucking poetic that we ended on the Code Veronica. I'm like, bruh, I just want to play. It's almost like the universe was fucking like telling me something, because I'm like, I just want to play Code Veronica for my birthday. I just want to play it before my fucking birthday, and if not, then I'll play it on my B-Day. I just want to play this game that means so much to me. I just want to do that. My body kept on like telling me you have to do it. You're gonna do it, and then we did it. And what came out of it? Oh, the realization that this game definitely could be better, but that we willed into existence. Fucking Code Veronica. Now it could be shit, and then that could be terrible. But it's a Resident Evil game. They're hardly shit. Even the worst RE game sells a lot of sells a lot, makes them a lot of money. Sells a lot of copies. Like I think Pragmata just made 2 million copies right now. Code Veronica will easily sell 3 million on its first week. Claire fans will support at least 1 million. It could actually kill me instantly, I'm not gonna lie. I was gonna say maybe the remake could add boss music to this, but actually the ambience is pretty good. Like just hearing the roar of the fucking ground. Fuck. Am I in danger or orange? I'll be ballsy. In the remake, she's gonna be like, "You bastard!" Fuck you! That was cheap. You didn't even fucking give me a tell. Yeah, that just fucking exploded. GG. Get the fuck out of there before we get squished. After Code Veronica, the other games would be REs that you've already played, unless you're talking about 7 and 8. Like what, Code Veronica Remake, or... Well, after Code Veronica, I guess it would have been OGRE 4, then 4 Remake, then 5, 6, 7, 8. But, it's all good. Thankfully, you don't have to play all of the RE games to understand Resident Evil 9. Oh, fuck me. We actually might die here. Shit. We got Bandersnatches. Bandersnatches. Okay, if they weren't fucking wombo comboing me, I probably would have stayed there. But the fucking yeah, no, that's bad. Get out of there. We're probably on fucking like yellow orange. Yeah, just avoid it. They hit like a fucking truck. Speaking of hitting like a fucking truck. Oh, not yet. Okay. What the fuck? I always forget about this part. we both kind of screwed up there. But yeah, that's definitely up on my list too. That's fucking bullshit. Surprised I got that. I guess I forgot to open up something with the Biohazard card. Yeah, whatever. Are they gonna give me explosive rounds for this fucking ammo? Oh no, okay, I'm just screwed. Number? What's the number? Oh, I gotta activate it. Oh shit, Fortnite's gonna be online in a few minutes. You wanna play? Oh fuck. I am feeling a bit tired though. I kinda wanna either take a break or play something else. No, I'm too fucking tired to even play. Especially when it's like a new season, you know, I'm gonna want to like react to the battle pass and stuff. So I'll just wait until maybe Saturday afternoon. We'll play Rivals in the morning, and then yeah, we'll do that in the afternoon. That's right, that's right. The first one's one for sure. Well, that's great. Okay. 1971. They better have that jump scare. That's number one. I still don't have a reason as to why that fucking blue herb's there. $226. Scary remix? I guess you have the aura of the thunder and the lightning because we went into the other room, and that doesn't stop until you reach the palace where it switches over to a different ambience. But the fact that it carries over if you go to a previous room actually kind of makes this is actually what it's going to sound like in the remake. This is the scary version of a moment of relief. Fucking thunder and lightning in the background. Yeah, I guess it was one of those, like, I thought they were poisonous because it makes the most sense, but they're just annoying. They're crows. Reskinned crows. See, that's one of those, like, oh, I remember, like, everything being poisonous as a kid, but then that's just your memories, your mind playing tricks at you. The same way every kid that played Resident Evil 3 will tell you that, oh, Nemesis chases you the whole entire game. The whole entire game. He's right glued to your fucking ass. It's like, when was the last time you played it? 20 years ago when I was a kid. It's scary. It's like, maybe you should watch a walkthrough, or someone played recently, or maybe you should play recently. The scariest thing about replaying an old game is reality is sadder than your memories. You're like, oh, this is really good, and then you play it and you're like, actually, it's kind of just mid. That's me in Revelation. That's me in Generations right now. As a teen, I'm like, yo, this is amazing. As an adult, I'm like, this is trash. It could have been better. It could have been better. Could have been better. I'm realizing a lot how bad the 2D Sonic sections are, which really hurts as a 2D Sonic fan, so, you know, live and learn. Did it already save? I don't think what? You might have to remind me, because my fucking brain is shutting down in real time, and I'm slowly starting to forget everything that I just, like, said not even a couple seconds ago. What about modern stages? Modern Sonic? Oh shit! Okay, Sonic. Okay, there we go. Give me. I'll remember. It'll take me a bit. Like, I saw modern. I'm like, are we talking about Street Fighter here? Yeah. the modern stages, I would say, are where the most fun comes from Sonic Gens. Especially when you can jump to danger zones. Like I'm thinking the beginning of like Chemical Plant, where if you stay on track, then it's like normal, but you can actually jump to the side tubes, and well, if you miss, you die. But if you make it, then you're going into like advanced areas. I like that shit. You don't really get that in Classic Sonic. Classic Sonic, it's always been, you know how Call of Duty is like 3-lane maps. Classic Sonic is your top lane, middle lane, or bottom lane. If you're bottom lane, you're not having fun. You're probably having the worst fucking time of all time. Which is why probably maybe a lot of people hate Sonic games, because they're usually on bottom lane. Don't worry, I'm a bottom lane person. I suck too. But I don't really see that many lanes in Sonic Gens Classic. So the worst part about modern Sonic Gens is when it goes into 2D sections. I actually hate that shit so much. So cool. I remembered, but yeah, I think unless you want to see me just suck at this game more than usual, I think it's time to end the stream. Squish my head. I forget sometimes you don't get fucking animations. That's something they can do in the remake. Ooh, how about that? I mean, I don't have the fucking knowledge to do editing and shit, but what if we were able to do like top 10 or just like just theorizing how enemies could kill you in Resident Evil Veronica. I always kind of assumed that enemy there would like kind of just like swing you around, kind of like the Hulk with its arm, and then like kind of squish your head. But they could be creative. They can make some creative kills and deaths with Code Veronica. They better have that every time you press don't continue. That's for fucking sure. Someone send me an invite. No. You up, Incognito? You still want to talk? I'm gonna assume Buddy who wanted to play Street Fighter is sleeping now. And the Fortnite servers are gonna be up in 30 minutes. So. Oh shit! What the fuck? Are you in here too, Mr. Molecule? Or are you waiting for me to like swap to Street Fighter 6? If you're actually here, I will swap to Street Fighter 6 and we can have a fun time just getting drunk talking about that game. Otherwise, I think I might just sleep. I could probably talk to you for a little bit incognito on the mic if you want, while I play like Insurgency Sandstorm or something, but I am getting pretty tired. The alky is starting to hit a bit. I kind of want to go outside to smoke some green herb. And I just want to chillax and maybe watch some more videos of what people are saying when it comes to Summer Games Fest. I'm just kind of exhausted, really. There's really a lot to take in. And if there's something that I do that some people might not like is I try to be positive to the point where it can come across as toxic. It's called that toxic positivity, right? So it's like, oh shit, I'm excited for the things that got announced at the Game Awards, but you know, there's probably a lot of people that are like, oh fuck, this show sucked because it didn't show off the new Uncharted game, or it didn't show off the new Halo game, or this and that, right? So am I gonna say it was a perfect show and everyone got what they wanted? Of course not. We can I can only tell you what I'm excited for and what I got happy for that got announced, and some would be like, who gives a fuck what you care about? Oh, I mean, I don't know, why are you here, right? But I don't really care and see what the audience, the viewers, community has to say about all the gaming announcements that they showed off, and I want to say most of us were pretty happy. I think Robbie was the only one that was kind of like, no GTA 6, which sucks, but... Yeah. honestly, and okay, this is gonna piss off my GTA fans, and they're gonna subscribe and fucking hate me forever. And you know what? I don't give a fuck. I stand by this till the day I die. Final Fantasy VII is a much bigger reveal at any show, Game Awards, whatever the fuck you want to call it, compared to anything you could have showed off of GTA 6. And that's saying something. That's probably gonna piss off people. And if you're mad at me, you're only mad because you're waiting fucking a long time for a game you want to play, not because of what I said. Because FF7, oh shit, that's such, oh fuck, you know, like, no, it's real. You're like the story of FF7, the fucking like animations, the characters, the monsters, the world, the lore. Like, you're gonna tell me you're gonna ditch all of that to rob a fucking bank with a Uzi. Like, I'm not here telling you, like, hey, fucking get this game over the other. I'm just saying which one's the bigger reveal. Now, if GTA 6 was never revealed, oh, then obviously GTA 6 would be the bigger reveal, right? But it's been revealed. We know it's coming out soon. It looks nice, but I don't think they could show off anything gameplay that would make us go, oh fuck, holy shit, you can like fly cars now? I need to get this game right away. It's a realistic sandbox game. They're both great. I'm just saying which one's aura has more fucking respect from the community. Which one's like deserves it. I don't know. Maybe they need to show off more GTA 6, but maybe Jeff Keighley could have showed off GTA 6, and they're like, no, we're gonna double dip into Tifa. Yeah, I want to double dip into Tifa. Yeah. What's up, Hearts? How you doing? How you all doing? You just chilling? I was kind of gonna end the stream in a few moments, but I'm down to talk to you a little bit before I go. I feel bad for Half-Life fans. I only feel bad if any of you are Half-Life fans. Otherwise, I kind of whatever. Where's Alien Isolation 1 on the PS5? That's the game I'm waiting for. I don't know. I'd rather start playing Final Fantasy VII, the OG, and the remake instead of like getting ready to play GTA. But I would say, and okay, now this is another hot take. We get crazy around here when we get drunk. I would say the people that play GTA usually don't play many other genres when it comes to video games. They're kind of like GTA ride or die, right? It's like this is kind of like my own game. The most they might play as well might be like FIFA or fucking NBA or some shit like that. Maybe a Call of Duty. You're not gonna see a fucking GTA player fucking playing Doki Doki Literature Club. I'm gonna start playing Tekken and then I'm gonna move on to GTA. You hyped for the Code Veronica remake? Nah. Who cares about Code Veronica? It's such a fucking piece of shit game. That's why I'm playing like the OG one, because it's trash. Of course I am. What the fuck? Very much so. I feel like my explosion of happiness earlier is why I'm starting to pass out now. I just got no energy. No energy. And is it mean for me to say it? Sure. I was kind of basically saying that GTA fans just only play GTA. Like, they don't really play, like, car games or fighting games or, like, sports games. Now, is that an asshole thing to say? Of course. And not everyone's like that. There's some GTA fans that actually do play other genres. But I would say the majority of the GTA fan base just really only play GTA. So, they're probably... They probably never even heard of a Final Fantasy, is what I'm trying to say. Street Fighter players, though, we know what Final Fantasy 7 is, so you know it's a good crossover. It's a good crossover. We'll take it. We'll take it. I mean, some people don't really care for remakes as much. I mean, fuck. God damn it! Why do you have to say that? Now you actually caught me in a bind. You're not wrong about that because I have stated that I would rather have new original Resident Evil games compared to remakes. Not because like I don't like the Resident Evil remakes. It's just because I want the series to kind of progress. I want to see something new in the series, kind of go into the future. And I was actually kind of hoping that RE9 was gonna be that, and it eventually just became a jerk off session for nostalgia boner fans, basically. But you know, the new stuff that they had in there was kind of nice, but then all the Goji stuff was kind of like, oh. But it's I can't lie to you, it's more so biased than anything else as to why I'm excited for Code Veronica remake. It's not because this game has so much material that they can expand on and 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 excel and heighten to levels that will make it the masterpiece that it deserves to be. No, it's a fucking game. It's kind of just mid at best. Hopefully the fucking flying enemies are not that annoying. But it's the one that I am nostalgic with. It's the one that I saw as a kid. It's the one that I have the most memories with. So if you remake a game that is special and means a lot to me, then I'm actually gonna care a lot for it, regardless of quality. Um, but yeah, would I rather have a new game come out? Sure, obviously. But if you're gonna remake it, I'll buy it, I guess. Just I just hope the remake is good and not as half-assed as RE3 remake. That's really it. FF7 remake did it in a cool way, mostly stick to the core story but with a twist. I mean, to be fair, that's what every modern remake has kind of been doing. Although you could say FF7 is doing more so of like multiverse time shit, but every Resident Evil remake we have gotten has changed the story in its own unique way. It's added its own twist, so I would not be surprised if this game also has a unique twist, which I don't know. If I were to make a twist, Steve wakes up at the end. You actually see he is alive, and that's how they bring Steve back from the dead. They'll switch it up so it leads into something that will probably happen in Resident Evil 10. I mean, that's why Resident Evil 2 and 3 remake changed it from like a nuke to a thermonuclear bomb or some shit, right? Why was that switch made? So we can come back to Raccoon City in RE9. Ah, you see? So, I'm just wondering what switch would they make in Code Veronica, which would lead into another game. Yeah, I'm kind of tired to brainstorm things right now. They show Hunk's face? Oh, like if they show it in this game? I mean, they probably could. Did you prefer RE2 or RE3 remake? Like, are you saying if I prefer one over the other? I mean, RE2 remake. Well, well, I don't know. What's your question? I enjoy RE3 remake gameplay a bit more, but I enjoy the graphics of RE2 remake more. But I don't know what. I mean, probably incognito. I'm just, you know, kind of shutting down, but I'm not like gonna pass out yet. I'm probably gonna go outside, smoke while I watch more videos on that bricks and minifigs. See people's reactions to Street Fighter 6 and Code Veronica. Although I feel funny enough, not many people are reacting to Code Veronica. Like it's kind of just Ink Ribbon and Baka Soup that I've seen, and that's just because, sadly, I feel like Code Veronica is just in that category of games games that people didn't play. One, because it's weird, and two, because when they're like, huh, Code Veronica, I wonder if I should play this. Let me search up online on YouTube if I should play this. Fucking 20 videos. Code Veronica sucks. Don't play it. Don't buy it. Soft locked. Tyrant boss fight. Huh, this game seems to have bad press. I'm not gonna play it. So Yeah, I don't think there's that many people being like, yes! For that shit, so. If anything, I feel more people are more excited for Tifa beating Street Fighter than Code Veronica Remake. It's like I say that as a joke, but the videos that I watched, like Maximilian Dude, Rufamonger, Broski, fucking Brian F, they were all saying the same thing, that when Tifa shows up in Street Fighter 6, which should be around March next year, the game is gonna break 100,000 viewers on fucking players on Steam and viewers all fucking across streaming platforms. And you know what? I believe it. I fucking believe it. Tifa Lockhart is like, I was gonna say top 5, but honestly, it could be top 3. Like iconic video game females of all fucking time. So her being an actual like Street Fighter player, and Street Fighter 6 being the most accessible fighting game of all time, is gonna make a lot of people get into the fucking game. You're gonna have people that never touch a fighting game just playing, streaming that shit for Tifa. So yeah, I actually do believe Tifa is bigger than fucking Code Veronica. The other 3 characters, yeah, no one gives a fuck about them. But Tifa, she's actually fucking bigger than Code Veronica. I think Street Fighter 6 has the record currently for most viewed fighting game in terms of viewership. Oh, I believe it. I fucking believe it. So just imagine you had a fucking iconic character like Tifa, when the last part of Final Fantasy VII is also coming out at the same time. It just works. It's honestly the smartest thing Capcom has done in a long time. I always shit on them for making dumb decisions, but in terms of marketing, crossover, money, everything, this is probably the smartest fucking thing they've done in a long time. Them adding to Tifa and releasing it alongside with the game is smarter than what they did with Terry and Mai. Now Terry and Mai make more sense in a Street Fighter game than Tifa, but Terry and Mai weren't selling fucking copies, guys. If you already had Street Fighter 6, you already were gonna buy those characters. You're not like, oh shit, I wasn't gonna get Street Fighter 6, but now that big titty lady is in there, I gotta get her. But now, there's another big titty lady that people actually will get Street Fighter 6 for, because iconic RPG character. Plus, actually, I was gonna say, are they gonna have her voice from the remake be the voice of her character in Street Fighter 6? That'd be cute. That'd be nice. We got her, Lara Croft, and Jill. Yeah, as long as you got Lara Croft and Tifa, you know who's top 3. You know who's top 3. The Booze won this battle? Oh fuck yeah, the Booze always wins. The Booze always wins. Tifa, Laura, Jill. RE3 Jill though. That's the one that always makes it. Trying to think of other ones. I mean, you got Regina. Nina Williams from Tekken. Oh fuck yeah. Have to give credit to Capcom. They took a big risk with Street Fighter 6 when it dropped, but it was a huge success. Really? May I ask why you think they were taking a big risk when they dropped? Just because we've been streaming on this channel for so long that we kind of like reacted to when it first got revealed, and we've been following it throughout its whole entire life cycle. And at least from my memory, it was one of like the most hyped fucking Street Fighter releases of all time. Everything was just looking good for it. Word of mouth, characters, graphics, the supers, the betas, I don't see how it was even considered a risk at all when it was coming out. But maybe I'm missing something that happened as well. The only risk they had is when they fucking had the nude Chun-Li tournament. And then they're like, fuck, we need to crack down on this. The roster was controversial in the sense that it cut some of the characters people considered staples. Interesting, huh? Don't really remember that much. I was hearing more so that people were happy that the roster was bigger than Street Fighter 5 by 2. But or however much it had, but Yeah, that's kind of weird considering the marketing of Street Fighter 6 was like, yo, everyone from Street Fighter 2 is here. All your staples are here. I don't know. Maybe it's more so people that wanted certain Street Fighter 4 or 5 characters are like, why is this not here? Even though I would say Street Fighter 6 is more so like trying to showcase the Street Fighter 2 characters in a new generation. Which is why Street Fighter 7 will be about showcasing Alpha and Street Fighter 3 characters in a new generation. So, nice. Noise. Either way, I guess, yeah, like you were saying, the risk paid off for Capcom. Which is kind of funny because people want them to, do better, but they're so successful that they can just keep on doing whatever they want and get away with it. I mean, it's interesting to see how they surpass Street Fighter 6 in terms of gameplay. The game's so fun. Why haven't you fought me yet in fucking Street Fighter 6? Huh? Homopho? What the fuck? Nah. But, you're definitely right about that. It's gonna be tough to see how Street Fighter 7 makes more money than Street Fighter 6. Gameplay-wise, that's gonna be, to each their own when it comes to, if they'll be able to make 7 funner than 6 or vice versa or whatever. I don't even think the vice versa part made sense there. I'm sorry. Try to sound smart when I get more dumb. Bro, the fucking full episode of Among Us is on YouTube right now. Should we watch it? What's the first comment? What's the first comment? Imagine people from 2020 seeing this. A whole Among Us series? Yeesh. 6 years too late, huh? Yeah, make sure to ask your questions because I'm starting to run out of juice. So we'll talk more when I wake up, but I'll answer anything you post until you stop. What are you looking forward to this month as in events and releases? Well, I guess we have the Xbox Showcase, which is Sunday, so tomorrow. I'm excited for it because that's when they're going to more than likely show Halo as well as Gears of War E-Day and maybe anything else that could potentially show up on PlayStation. After that, if Nintendo has a showcase, that'll be nice, but there's no new games coming out this month that I guess I care about, sadly. So it might just be more so the future looks like I got to be looking towards the past. For example, this last month I got Sonic Generations, so we're gonna be playing that and 100%ing it. I hope before Veronica remake that I get a Fatal Frame 2 remake and play that and 100% that. Yeah, I guess just go back to some old games and play them, which are whatever they are. Play online service games like Fortnite and Marvel Rivals. And I guess in terms of fighters, they announced a new character for 2XKO, so I want to get better at that and start playing more of that. Start getting ready for the new Street Fighter character coming out in August. So, gotta do that. Need to stream Ingrid World Tour since that's gonna be the last thing that ever gets updated, sadly. Oh yeah, Jason comes out the 16th of this month on Dead by Daylight. So I think that actually might be the biggest like new thing that I interact with this month. That isn't like Cyclops and Mara Rivals. So to this month is events and releases. Yeah, it seems that that's just it. So in this month, it's gonna be just Jason Voorhees, Fortnite new season, Mall Rivals new season. I guess that's it because Street Fighter is not having a new character until like a month and a half from now. 2XKO I guess is having its new character, so that might be the only fighting game that gets any content this month that I play. I kind of wish I had Invincible Versus. I feel like that game's always getting updates. Yeah, did you see Dead by Daylight Twitter is actually teasing something else too for the anniversary? Well, I mean they were at the Summer Games Fest and all it said is like see you on the anniversary date for a reveal. So, um, I guess when the anniversary comes, we're gonna get another killer reveal. Which now that you mentioned balloons, it could be Pennywise, but they were also teasing Art the Clown as well as a Slender Man. So they released a teaser. Oh, well. All I'm gonna say is I'm not staying up fucking 13 hours like the cabin stream, so they can go fuck themselves with their teasers. I'll just wait until they actually show it. Real spooky. But yeah, I think I'm done here, guys. I'm just gonna go smoke up and sleep. Yeah, and the funny thing is they're like, oh, we'll bring the cabin back to the in-person event. It's like, fuck that. All right, guys. Yeah, I'm tired. It's 2 in the morning. I'm getting sleepy, so I think we end it here, and maybe we stream more Code Veronica tomorrow / today or whatever, and talk more about our hopes, wants, and wishes for this game. I'm so fucking exhausted, guys. So honestly, it was worth it. It was worth it. The biggest sell that you could say we took is for my FNAF fans, we didn't get anything FNAF. Um, do I care about anything FNAF related? I actually did, but I won't lie, that Steel update kind of killed my excitement for anything FNAF related for a bit, so if they release another update that fixes Mimic, then I'll be excited for FNAF. Other than that, it sucks that we don't have Sakura and Street Fighter, but at least we get Tifa next year. And I I said it on Twitter, which pisses me off, but it seems like that new fucking girl character is actually the Sakura archetype. I only read a little bit, and they're like, she's like freaking yeah. I think she basically is fucking like going to the same school as Sakura or some shit, or is a schoolgirl, and it's like I'm a young fighter. It's like all right, or we're just gonna remove Sakura then. We're just gonna make knockoff Sakura. The sad thing is I actually do want to use her. She has like a nice like karambit looking melee weapon, so I'm like, well, if they're not gonna add Relento, it's gonna be the closest thing I get to a melee character, so. Or a character with a melee weapon, should I say. Halloween, the single game player reveal today? Well, if it's good, you tell me about it, right? I'm gonna end the stream. I would like to thank each and every one of you amazing destroyers and new lurking viewers for stopping by today, tonight. You have been watching I Am Destruction, chillin' with y'all destroyers for Resident Evil Code Veronica X, because we were discussing Resident Evil Veronica. 3-hour stream, let's go. But you're all destroyers, therefore, you are destruction. And whenever we team up with each other, remember that we are destruction. So have an amazing day, night, week, weekend, month, and 2026 year. Although not gonna lie, guys, I'm already looking forward to 2027. So until next time, have a good one and live your best life. WAHOO! Take care, y'all. Maybe we'll play more of this later, but yeah, I'm passing the fuck out right now. So take it easy. I'm glad I was able to make all these memories and moments with you. This is why we stream, so we can savor this forever. And yeah, I can't wait. I'm literally gonna be counting the days until we play Code Veronica Remake, guys. So thank you very much for allowing me to show you one of my favorite games of all time, and if you let me, I can't wait to play the remake for you when it comes out. I hope it's a lot of fun. I hope you have a lot of fun, and I just hope we all have a great time with it. So take care, y'all. Until then, make sure to bring the fire extinguisher with you. WAHOO.
Resident Evil.
Not the jump scare.